very tired, very sleepy, and maybe, I don't know, 3-4 hours of sleep. And it's kind of dark. Let's get some more light in. Yeah, this is, I don't know, there's nothing that can fix it right now. Just sleep. So I will go to sleep. I had a rehearsal today. And we're doing a scene from Thinner Than the Water. And I stuck. I froze. I mean, I started thinking if this is thinner than the water or thinner than water. Whatever. So we're doing a scene where there is a couple, husband and wife, and they're sorry, just very, very tired. Their relationship is kind of falling apart, and her dad just died, but they weren't close, but still it feels bad, sort of. And today we tried being more physical, meaning like touching each other, because touching is what couples do, right? And I understood why during some productions people who have to play like close friends or couples, they make them live together, spend some time together, so they have some bond and feel more comfortable with each other. And usually, like the most intimate scenes are shot at the very end when actors already know each other and are comfortable with each other. Because there is such thing that whenever you do something for the first time, it's like, like you're like a deer who sees the headlights nearing. I have the same reaction when, I memorize lines on my own, and then the first time you run them with a partner, and here it's like, like, oh, 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 oh. Like lines, they just leave your memory. And yeah, it was interesting, but it also brought so much more to the scene. Like the story became more clear, and the darkness of the scene became lighter, and they got history as a couple. Humor showed up. Friendship also showed up. I like it. I liked it. It was a very cool experience, a lot of discoveries, and I like when it happens during the rehearsal process. And then I went to the store, got myself some food, because I have to eat, right? Not only sleep, but also eat. And yeah, now I'm trying to get myself to 9 p.m. It's 8:35, so I hope I will, go to bed at 9 and finally will wake up with no alarm tomorrow. It's the only day that I don't have to wake up with an alarm. Yeah, we'll have to read the play for the Sunday reading, refresh the lines. I have this huge monologue that I mentioned and I don't remember the whole thing, so we'll work on that. I also started listening to an interesting book that actually my husband listened to before announcing the separation. And he said, "Oh, I realized what I did to you, and this is so wrong." So I was curious to hear what it is. So I found it and I started listening to it. And let me tell you the name, something about attachment theories. It's, the title is Attached, and there are two authors, Amir Levine and Rachel Heller. And it's basically about attachment types that people have. And there are three: anxious, avoidant, and stable, I believe they call it. Of course, like stable means like normal. I'm not normal, and he also. So I'm anxious, he's avoidant, and statistically, these are the couples that happen all the time. It's like if you meet a stable person, you won this life. But they say the majority is stable, so probably you won this life, but the stable person probably not really. But at least they can give you what you need. So yeah, and it was funny. You know, like right now I'm listening all these and reading a lot of psychology because like I love to understand things. I love to understand why am I thinking what I'm thinking. No, why I think what I think, why I feel what I feel, why I do what I do, like why I want what I want. And I love understanding it. And here it was. One of the qualities of their anxious attachment style, remembering only his good qualities. And if you remember, I talked about it, that when things are good, I remember only good qualities. I never remember the bad things that happened. And only when another bad thing happens, the bad things that happened before that come back to me. And I'm like, oh, wait, how could I forget about it? So, like, oh, okay. Now it's clear to me, because I was like, what is wrong with me? Like, why? Nothing is wrong. This is how I function. This is what I am. So, that's good. But now it's clear. And also, there was something that I wrote down. Oh yeah. People of my type, believing that even though you're unhappy, you better not let go. Hello, that's me. I found when moving, I found my journals like from the time of the pandemic and after. Like a bad thing is that I never put dates in there, and I know that it was a pandemic because I used the word pandemic when writing. And I was like, come on, it's not working. Come on, it doesn't love you. It's not working. Move on. We are like roommates. Like talking to myself, basically, that I should move on. I should leave. I should go because it's not working. And then I forgot about it. And things got better. And yeah, That's why, again, I thought today that this is a good thing, actually. Even though it was that crazy painful, even though sometimes I thought I won't survive this pain. It's just, sometimes you think you would do anything just to make it stop because it's that bad, it's that painful. It's like, for me, it felt like a huge hole right here, which I couldn't fill with anything. I understood why people drink or take drugs. It's like they try to fill it with it. But no, 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 it's not working. You're the only person who can fill it up. And it was crazy painful. But now I think it's a good thing that it happened, because I myself would not be brave enough to do it. I myself would not leave. I myself would keep working on the relationship and the person I am. I sacrifice a lot of my own dreams, wishes, desires, and I did that. I don't know if there were any sacrifices on that side. I don't know. But it's like the more I think about it, I don't want to be somebody's plan B. I want to be somebody's only plan. I want to be with someone who chooses me consciously every time. Because it's too painful. It's better without anyone than without someone who always doesn't choose you, or chooses you very rarely. On January 6th, I would never think that I will ever say this. Yeah, how much time has passed? February, March, April, May, June, almost 5 months. Almost 5 months. And yeah, I have to use my hands. I hate math. But almost 5 months have passed. And here I am at the point where I think that actually this is for good. This happened so better things can come my way. So I can work on my dreams. Thank God I was able to figure it out during the relationship what it is that I want. But I always sacrificed it. It's like, well, sacrificed, it's like a question of priorities. My priority was the relationship. And the thing is that I'm much more productive in the evening than during the day. And what happened in the evening? In the evening, he came home from work. So I didn't do anything, or I did very little. And the rest of my time I dedicated to him, which was a very, very stupid thing to do. Never, ever sacrifice yourself. Nobody will value that. Nobody. Really, literally nobody. Which is a painful realization, but better now than never. Okay, I'll go and try to get my 13 hours of sleep. At least that was the number last time. So yeah, talk to you tomorrow. Thank you for listening.